Do you want to know how you can control your stress and anxiety around your children? Then please stay with me. Hello, my name is Belynder Walia and welcome to my channel, Serene Lifestyles. I am a psychotherapist and I help people rewire their mind to overcome stress, anxiety and depression, amongst other things. Your emotional and mental health is so important, especially if you have children around you. I know a lot of people are so concerned about many things, a lot of things that keep coming up, and the reason people are connecting with me because they're worried about what their future holds financially. But it was interesting, the other day I had a conversation with someone and he said, I've got food on the table, I'm warm, I've got my loved ones around me. And I realized that this is more important than anything else, the basics. After all, that's what every living being needs, the basics. So I know people are stressed about paying bills, and keeping a roof over their head and worrying about it will cause further stress. And what we're trying to do here is avoid that stress, because in turn it will have an impact on your immune system. And the most important thing at this moment in time is your health. You cannot ignore the symptoms of stress, the physical symptoms, I should say, of stress, because sometimes a person can make themselves feel more unwell through the panic and the anxiety that they are experiencing. And this is what we're trying to avoid. So even research has suggested that the more emotions and conflicts a person experiences, the more anxiety they feel. The more anxiety you feel, the more stress, and this again has an impact on your health. And we are trying to build your immune system and keep you healthy in all areas of your life. The question keeps coming up, so how do I control it? How can I get rid of the worry and the stress about the problems I will face after this is all over? My response is only absorb what you can handle. The first step is to accept that you, amongst millions of others, are in the same position. Again, take control of what you can control. Exposing yourself to the negative stuff is not going to help you. So you've got to really limit and be mindful of what you are watching, what you are listening to, and also what you are reading. So right now, if this is a trigger, also take a deep breath in and relax. It literally will make you feel better. The mind has a tendency to keep on bringing you back to those concerns. I understand this. That's why breathing exercises are so important. You could do a simple technique of tensing any part of your body, breathing in, tensing, and then releasing. And repeat this exercise by moving up your body, tensing muscles and releasing. Also remember to breathe from your diaphragm. If you are getting triggered, put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath in and release, or put your hand on your belly, take a deep breath in and relax. It helps you relax, and this time it's about building healthy coping skills. And I do want you to watch this, because it's not only going to help you, but it's going to help your children if you are anxious or stressed. And in fact, it can trigger them. So here are some uncomplicated, simple techniques and tips to help you cope when you get the kids involved. It's great, it helps them also, and it will help you more than anything else. So tip number 1 is blowing bubbles. Sit in a relaxed position, get your focus on something else like your breath. When the children are involved, mix some liquid, washing up liquid in water. If you haven't got the little hoop, use the fingers and blow bubbles. It really helps calm your breath. The aim is to allow your mind to focus its attention on other irrelevant things. So if you are blowing bubbles, or the children are blowing bubbles around you, try and notice, and teach them to do this as well. Notice the colors, the shapes, the texture. This simple and relaxing technique really helps calm the nerves. Tip number 2. Another way to divert your thoughts from the build-up of the tension is to get the good old colouring book out. If you haven't got a colouring book, draw pictures and colour them in. And colouring and getting involved with the children is getting them involved more. Like, it's very therapeutic. It's a very good diversion. It can really help you maintain that stress at that moment in time. And tip number 3, cooking is something that we are being forced to connect ourselves with, but it's an excellent diversion from the anxiety or stress that you may be feeling. So if you pay attention to the smell, the taste, the look of the food, the different types of food, get people involved with that as well. If there's no one immediately around you, you can have a buddy over FaceTime cooking with you. So keep experimenting on what diversion and focus will help your mind and what works for you, because there's lots of techniques out there, and the more you do it, the more it becomes a habit, and you have to find the one that works for you. There's lots of techniques out there, and get the people that are immediately around you involved. And as I said before, if they're not there physically, get them involved on FaceTime. You cannot expect your mind to adjust and move away from the stress and anxiety immediately. So before you start saying, well, it's not working, of course it's going to take time. However, the purpose is to accept what is happening and take time to focus on the present. Being intentional and thoughtful about where you are and how you are feeling is what you need to focus on, and then try and center your thoughts and be in the moment. I know this will take people time to do, especially when your concerns are about what the future holds, and those concerns are more pressing. However, what time matters more than any is the time that you have now, the present. The now is a gift, and you've got to value it. So these are just a few tips to help you choose to cope in a more mindful manner. If you feel you need to talk, then please feel free to connect for further professional treatment or options with me. I hope this video has been helpful, and remember, change your mindset and it will change your life. So thank you for watching. Until next time, take care of your thinking patterns.